Our movement has added words like tree sit and monkey wrench into the English language. We've made standing in front of a bulldozer an icon. We've brought into public consciousness the importance of fire ecology and wildlife corridors. And we've exposed the problems with chip mills, genetic engineering, roads, and the cattle industry. But amidst 3 decades of passionate resistance has also come 3 decades of baggage and growing pains, specifically in confronting racism and patriarchy among us. We've made challenging oppression a core value and an ongoing process in our organizing. Addressing those internal movement dynamics, but also showing solidarity through our actions. While our focus has been on fighting for the wild, EarthFirst has also taken action in solidarity with land-based movements. Like this here is a picture of Peabody coal extraction on indigenous Dene land. We've worked on environmental justice efforts here in this country and abroad. After Hurricane Katrina, a lot of EarthFirsters went down to New Orleans to throw down in support of people's right to self-determination against the developers. We have confronted the Klan, Border Patrol, and yuppie gentrifiers side by side with communities under attack.
Oh. Woo.
And we have stood in solidarity with indigenous organizing towards autonomy and traditional lifeways, both through our actions and our publications.
Woo.
We have no board of directors, no public relations department. We get our stories from our elders, we share them in the EarthFirst Journal, and some of our stories, we keep secret. Our strategies change, but our mission has stayed the same. Where environmental groups have shifted the focus from wilderness preservation to embracing green capitalism, we have maintained our focus on the wild and taken on the additional task of stopping industrial infrastructure. Over the years, we've developed a unique culture. We have the Round River Rendezvous in a different bioregion each July, where we share skills, songs, stories, and howls around the fire. It is also a time for fun, including mud wrestling and naked flash mobs. There are books compiling the songs and poems that EarthFirsters have crafted over the years. In the winters, we have a more focused organizers conference where we update each other on our campaigns and work on our strategy. A shorter winter rendezvous follows the conference. Because taking action is central to EarthFirst, all of our gatherings are followed by direct actions to boost local campaigns.
The EarthFirst Journal is our medium for communicating our struggles, strategies, and victories. The journal staff consists of poets, writers, and editors straight from the EarthFirst ranks. Our publication is responsive to the movement and hosts open meetings at our biannual gatherings.
Sometimes we lose. And after spending months in the woods, keeping 1,000-year-old trees safe, we have watched them get cut. Police come in, attack, and imprison our friends. Ow! After incarceration, we've watched the roads we blocked get built. We have also faced major repression since the beginning for our uncompromising stance, including the bombing of Judy Berry and Daryl Cherney, and the far-reaching roundup of eco-warriors during the ongoing green scares. We have friends that are serving decades in prison for acts of property destruction, and we support dozens of political prisoners from our movements and other ecological struggles. We stand up for these political prisoners because, right or wrong, their actions were fueled by an urgency that we also feel.
Woo.
Some of these people include Marie Mason, who's currently serving 22 years in federal prison for actions that resulted in no harm to human life. Eric McDavid, 19 years. Jeffrey Lewers, 10 years. Trey Arrow, 5.5 years. Daniel McGowan, 7 years. Brianna Waters, 6 years. Kevin Jonas, 6 years. Rod Coronado, just released after serving a collective sentence of over 6 years. We keep going because our work cannot wait. Each time a government agency or corporation puts on a big show about how they conquered the opposition, but they are forced to spend millions on publicity and security to fight us, hitting them the only place they hurt, the bottom line.
There are also numerous roads and power plants that were never built, mines that never opened, trees that are still standing, cranes that are still flying, and owls that are still guarding their primeval forests. Direct action has been a crucial part of successful campaigns and struggles across the country. The places that direct action has succeeded are Eagle Creek, Fall Creek, Solo, Batwings, Winberry, Headwaters, Warner Creek, Watch Mountain, the James Bay Dam, Cove Mallard, Grosvenor Wilderness, Big Piney Woods, Clayoquot Sound, Sears Island, Minnehaha Springs, Sangre Crystal Mountains, Vieques, Puerto Rico, the Yellowwood Forest in Indiana, Fish Eating Creek and Hungryland Slough in Florida. This may be the first time you've heard some of these names, but each place saved is a long, hard battle won. Battles have also been won against industry giants like Staples, Menards, Maxam Pacific Lumber, Victoria's Secret, Scripps Biotech, the World Trade Organization in Seattle, and the Yukon Wolfkill. We have made it harder for violators of the planet to march into the mountains and take trees or minerals. Corporations fear us, and the FBI calls us terrorists. But we are not fighting for approval from the authorities. We're fighting for the wild.
Some of the faces in our group have changed from when we first started, but the idea lives on. We will use all the tools in the toolbox, including working through the system. But when that fails us, we will not stop. We will use our bodies, pies, tripods, barricades, spikes, wrenches, bike locks, bullhorns, bicycles, puppets, and junked cars. We will take over offices, bank lobbies, logging roads, governor's mansions, strip mines, Forest Service offices, and universities. We cannot sit back and watch so-called green capitalism fail to stop the destruction surrounding us. The earth is being ripped apart. The people responsible for this global ecological crisis have names and addresses. The sites of destruction have funding sources and access points that can be blocked. As long as industrial capitalism rips apart the planet, there will be people who say enough is enough. No more compromise.
EarthFirst!